miles north of Beaumont sits the quiet community of Lumberton, with a population just under 12,000. That's home to Village Creek State Park. It's a popular tourist area that attracts visitors from all over Louisiana and Texas. But like most small towns in the Lone Star State, high school football is the lifeblood of the community. On Friday night, you could find the town congregated at the stadium. Head coach Chris Babin returned there just last season and brought a blue-collar approach that helped push the team into the state playoffs for the first time since 2008. It's a homecoming that's worked out as well as could be expected for both him and the team.
I moved here in 5th grade, and I was a Raider my whole life. You know, I mean, when you finally figure it out and start going to games as a kid and all that stuff, watching Lumberton games as a kid, and then playing my tail off here, you know, gave me a connection to this place. And through luck of the draw, I ended up getting my first coaching job back in this place, and had some success as an assistant and coordinator here, and bust into head coaching ranks, and then I get to come here as the head coach. Said this a lot last year. In my first year, it's surreal being here for me.
So what if you got two people on your side?
He brought a certain swagger into his program. Like that football swagger you have to have to win games. He believes in us, and that makes us believe in ourselves, and he just pushes us, and he's a great head coach.
Two-man block the Terrence with a slot, man, and that's chocolate over there.
I'm glad he came back. It's pretty crazy that he did play here, and he came back and we went to the playoffs, and that was an awesome experience for us.
The Raiders have had very little success in their 50-year history. Last season's trip to the playoffs was just their third appearance in the postseason. That, coupled with brand new turf at the stadium, has the team and the town re-energized.
The atmosphere it's amazing. If you love football, and like you just love to be down there because it just gives you chills just being down there. When you hear the crowd, it's amazing.
Our home games are incredible, and our away games are incredible. We have it's a community that really wants to back their team, and you know, right now in the last 2 years we're 8-6. You know, we've won just a little bit more than we've lost right now at this point. But I feel like the community's coming out every week fired up because they know how hard our kids are going to play.
With a tough district and a small roster, the Raiders' challenges are numerous. Many of the players play both ways, which puts a premium on conditioning and toughness. Coach Babin has instilled that as a trademark of the football team.
With not as big of a roster comes a smaller pool to pull talent from, and then a smaller pool to pull kids off the sideline when we are fatigued and gassed. You know, it's as the head coach at Lumberton, you hope that winter comes early, so that humidity and that heat on Friday nights goes away.
You got to be tough to go both ways and just like start on both positions, and it's just real tough. You got to be in shape for it.
Coach Babin has instilled that as the trademark of the team. He's also quick to point out that building a quality program with small numbers won't happen overnight, but he feels like things are headed in the right direction.
I inherited a great, hungry group that hadn't had much success, but had some ability and had some want to, and we pushed them really, really hard that year, and managed to win 7 games and get in the playoffs for the first time since 2008, and third time in school history, which was, you know, an accomplishment itself, and it really set the stage for the building of a program. And you know, that's a process, and that process doesn't happen in 1 year. It doesn't even happen in 2 years. It happens over an extended period of time, but I feel like we're still moving in the right direction.